Hey guys, welcome back for some more of my retrospective, a look back at my Let's Plays. Well, without further ado, let's just continue on with where we left off. And trying to remember where we left off. Where did we leave off? I'm trying to remember. We left off here. So we're going to start off with probably one of the best quests ever made, ever. Yes. You guys should know this quest by now. My worst nightmare, or SC Knuckles' worst nightmare. Man, it feels weird seeing two of me in a video right now. Oh man, this was a quest that I was so waiting to do. I mean, Eddie spent like the entire year, from what I know, making this quest. And this was a request too. I didn't think he would straight up do it. I mean, I just said, hey, what about a quest for me? He's like, okay. Well, at least that's my verification of how it went. But oh man. This quest, oh my goodness, it was just so surprising to me with how he managed to do all this. He said one of the hardest parts was finding the sprite, pretty much. Finding a Knuckles sprite, since, well, no one ever really uses any of the Sonic characters in a game, with the exception of his Amy Rose series. So yeah, he had to do something like this, and of course implementing the almighty Knuckles Fist for it. As mentioned in the game, I chose all of the soundtracks in there. He says there's one I didn't pick. I don't know which one that is. I feel like I picked everything. And this was entirely blind. I did not know where everything was. I just basically went on from how it was. Short and to the point, this quest was pretty good. It even allowed me for some reunitions with some of the subscriber spirits, as they were called, instead of Triforces. And it was just so funny on who he picked. I mean, he picked TK for the first one. He picked old buddy Wayne for the second one, with a whole reference of the VVV thing he did in Link's Awakening. Having Joel McCool is pretty much the funniest moment for some. I can see why. Pain Rosera was a great reunion for me, because like I said, before this Let's Play, I haven't hardly even spoke to Pain at all. And I'm glad to see that she's back into Let's Playing again. Good times. Some others didn't make sense to me. Like, why was Moosh in there? Pix, I don't understand how he would be in there. Red Mage Adam I can see, and of course having Eddie himself as one. And all in all, I thought this was a cool, brilliantly made quest, and it did deserve a perfect score. And that was basically just being biased, really. Can you blame me? My name is in the title. As of now, I have seen only like 2 people LP this quest. Well, 1 in progress. Well, actually 3. Myself does not count. Eddie LP'd this quest. He's still going to count that forced death thing as a death. I don't blame you if you just want to be a troll. That is Joel's job. You're the kind one. He's the one. But yeah, some other person did it as well, and now I see Pixcalibur actually LPing at the time of this vid. Although I am going to say I'm kind of a little bit pissed at sequence breaking. Come on, I frown on that unless it's not my quest. Yeah, really biased Knuckles. I mean, hey, I did this thing legit and I survived. What does that tell you? Maybe I'm better. Okay, let's not get into a competition. But yeah, I still encourage anyone who has not LP'd this quest. The request is still out there. I still want to see people do this quest and give me your opinion on it. Will there ever be a sequel? I don't know. I'm not requesting it. If anybody wants to, by all means. But at least not ask me about song choices. I would love to see this into an IP sort of series, sort of. But that's just me wishing. I don't really count on it. Man, I had a lot to talk about this one, so let's just move on before I really start watching the whole LP again. Okay, well, enough about that, and let's go into... Oh, God. Oh, God. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. I went into this game blindly. I pretty much saw a review on it that made me decide to play it. That was pretty much my reason for playing it, and I thought it looked good, and I tried it before, and then I played it, and then, oh my god, what the hell was I thinking? Do I regret doing the LP? Absolutely not. I don't regret any LP unless I know there's something in there that I can say I regret for. But, oh man, this LP, it was good in the beginning, and then it just got really freakishly hard in the end. But, oh well. All in all, my experience with Yoshi's Island was fun. But just, damn, was it just, the difficulty just spiked really hard. Oh man, I remember all the moments I had with this, and now some people just like to really remind me of it. Remember Yoshi's Island? And I'm like, oh, Yoshi's Island. I'm quite surprised not many people were familiar with this. Well, it's here now. And well, I'm glad it's done. Will I ever revisit this? Chances are low. Now let's go to probably one of the quickest games I ever did. VVVVV. Go buy it! Okay. Yeah, I decided to take a shot at VVVVV, or V6 as it's called. So yeah, and I didn't know it would be a very short game indeed. Only 3 parts this took us, same as Castlevania. But hey, I did it, and it was mildly fun. Of course, frustration was going to come at some point. I don't blame myself for going raging on these. I guess everybody has. I don't know, it was just so short and the music was just so brilliant. I could see why Eddie chose some of the songs for Amy Rose 2 from here. My god, is it just a good soundtrack. 2 songs, if I remember, from this game made it into Amy Rose. Oh boy. Look at all this. This is pretty much one of those keep trying games, and boy did I keep trying. VVVVV. Go buy it. And now we're going to look at probably one of the most complex quests ever played. AU, or EU, as I was calling it through the entire Let's Play. This quest just confused the frickin' hell out of me. Like, I don't even know how to explain just what was so confusing about it. I guess because of the fact that it wasn't an actual Zelda game. Like, you know what I mean. Go into dungeons, do this and do that, collect Triforce, blah, blah, blah. That was pretty much it. I mean, the quest itself is not bad. It's just different than what I'm used to. And that was pretty much one of the things that creator team UDF pointed out. Yeah, this pretty much, not everybody has their different styles. And I guess my style of how I play quest didn't really suit this. And that's why I gave it a low review. If it does reward replayability if you want to go for different endings, I probably wouldn't want to try those. But I really can't say at this point if I would even touch this quest again. It's not bad. It's just different than what I'm used to. Short and to the point. And now we're going to look at a game that I played a lot during my childhood. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Yeah, this was basically during a time when I was running out of games to do LPs for, and I thought, hey, I remember this game, I should play it again. Back then, before this LP, I would always play this game and not die once, thus making it very hard for me to find cooperative partners because they would always die. I would play with my cousins and they'll be like, oh, just die already, get a game over so I can come back. No, I'm beating this thing. I guess that's what probably killed the fun for me in gaming with my cousins back then, since we don't really play much anymore. And now I've become too pro at some games, really. This was basically just one game no one was expecting, and I guess people probably weren't too fond of it. I don't know. I don't know what people actually thought of me doing this. I thought the game was fun. Brought back a lot of good memories for me. Well, and now we're going to look at this quest again. Temples of Turmoil. I think I did too many LPs of this. I am not doing a third one. He is making another one. But the revamped version was pretty much the pinnacle of what you can do in a quest. Well, for TK's limitations, really, since he's not the most. He's like average when making it. He's not as pro as some other players are who involve scripting and whatnot. He has to. I'm not insulting him. I just don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh well, but all in all, the revamped version was pretty much the quest that was pretty good. It would have been deathless if it wasn't for my video settings. That's what really killed me. As you can see, I'm hitting this enemy and he doesn't flicker like how he usually has it. What made this thing so perfectly well was, well, everything that was wrong with the beginning, with the first part, was excellent here. Netting him a 10-10 badge. He made it into the 10-10 club with this one. And I don't know why he needs to improve it anymore. The game is fine already. Leave it alone. Come on, it's fine. I did a 10-10. I gave it a 10-10 rating. What more do you want? I'm not giving it a 10.1. That's out of the range. Oh no, I'm kind of glad I don't have to play this anymore because I'm kind of burned out on it. And usually I don't ever go back to any quest I complete. Hell, I haven't even touched Nightmare since the millions and millions of updates it probably has gotten. Oh well. All in all, brilliantly done. And now we'll come to something that would have something very big indeed. Let's just listen to it for a bit, because I got a lot to talk about with this one. Your eyes are not deceiving you, folks. This is for real. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my super secret project. I'm SC Knuckles, and the super secret project, as you see, is Pokemon, the red version. I have stated so many times that I would not do an RPG, and I decided to just go ahead and step right into the world of Pokemon. After showing so much hate and not interest into this whole series, I decided to stumble upon it and do it. Now, bear in mind, folks, I have no experience with Pokemon at all. I have not played one at all. The only experience I've ever had with Pokemon is I have played Pokemon Stadium when a neighbor / classmate brought it over one time, and that was the only ever physical game I played. And I appeared as a guest appearance for someone's Leaf Green playthrough. But as far as the original Pokemon game is concerned, not one game I have played. So I'm going to be stepping into this game for the first time. Now, I have seen a full playthrough of the game. So I kind of know what to expect. Kinda. And I've been looking at all the... Yeah, so pretty much, this was the first time I ever played a Pokemon game. I had the best absolute time with this project, guys. And it was just so freaking hard to just keep it a secret, too. Working behind the scenes with it. I mean, if you were to look at the dates of when I was doing this, I was doing this since September of that time, and I finished it that time. Yeah. A whole month I was working on this. Just trying to get it done. That's how much I just really wanted to get it done. And did I enjoy it? Like I said, yes I did. However, I do have kind of a bit of a thing I want to address. Now, I don't have these feelings now. But this is what I was feeling a week after the finale went up. Let me just take y'all back in time to how I was then. This is me in a week after the finale went up. I can't believe no one commented on the finale. They didn't say congratulations on beating your very first Pokemon game. Thought you had good choices and whatnot. I just don't understand it. Are people mad that I did the missing no glitch? Did they just not like my team in general? Should I even consider doing any more Pokemon games? Why didn't anybody comment on the finale congratulating me? That's how I was feeling then. I was really just upset that no one commented on the finale congratulating me. okay, guys, this was my first ever time touching a Pokemon game and playing one. Like, as I said in that video you watched, I didn't never touch a Pokemon game. It's also one of the things why I questioned, do I even want to do any more Pokemon games, because I felt like y'all didn't like this playthrough. That's just how I was feeling at the time. I don't feel that now. Pokemon is still on my mind to do. If I am to continue, Crystal is the next one to do. Because unless y'all want me to do all of them. I could try, but I don't know. But I've seen Pokemon Yellow and I don't want to play that one. I don't want Pikachu all the time, just to be perfectly honest. I don't think he's a bad Pokemon, I just don't want him all the time. But yeah, do y'all still want me to do Pokemon games? What happened? Was there something in this playthrough y'all didn't like? I mean, just let me know. I mean, I thought I did a good job with this. I mean, yeah, I did do the missing no glitch, but it's not like I was doing anything outside of the game to make that happen. It's actually in the game for you to do. Now, shoot, you can find him naturally if you wanted to. Let me know, guys, what y'all think. Do y'all still want me to do Crystal? Just let me know. The offer's right there, whatever y'all want. But all in all, best fun I ever had with a Pokemon game. Alright, let's look at another quest, shall we? Heroes Legend by Eddie de Oliveira. Pretty much just some straightforward quest, it seemed like, again from the perfectly good mind of Eddie. Yeah, I thought this quest was pretty good. It just seemed normal. It played like normal. I guess this was probably during, I don't want to know when, the peak, when Eddie was still getting higher and higher in recognition. Heck, the reason it is a sequel to this, but it seems like AR3 is taking more of the time, which, hey, I'll take that any day now. Heroes Legend 2 can wait. Hey, Amy Rose 3 cannot. We definitely want to get into it. Isn't that right, Amy? That's absolutely right. All in all, my experience with Heroes Legend was kind of mediocre. I ran into problems here and there, and I don't think it was too bad of a game. It just seemed like a normal type Zelda game with different layouts, which is always something I like, and of course the music choices were very good. It's only just the beginning. Very good as well. And let's look at a game I'm probably sure no one ever cared about. Dead Space. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one really cared about this Let's Play, really. I just saw it and just decided one day why not do it. And it's pretty much like my attempts at trying to do face cam games, really. I mean, I don't do those that very often. I just decided why not try it. I don't know what you guys thought of this game. It just seemed like it wasn't one. Like I said, my modern titles just don't seem to get a lot of respect nowadays. That's just how I feel. I mean, yeah, I thought it would be like a horror type shooter. It was fun for me. It was good. Like a recording, I just only did so much before I just got burned out. The sequel is going to come sometime in the future, and then the third game in series, I plan to do that with someone. But I'm taking my time with all this. All in all, Dead Space was pretty fun. Well, guys, I think I'm going to stop it here. And the next time we meet, we are going to finish Once and For All. We are going to finish with a game. If you remember from Quest 744 about my rant, this was the quest that kind of caused this. Fun in the end, but you'll hear. The quest where the most raging happened, and a game you probably never would ever see me touch again. Join us next time, guys, when we finally finish going through the Let's Plays I will be showing off here. And we'll be concluding my retrospective. With all that said, retrospective, a look back at my Let's Plays to be concluded.